Welcome to Deadly Dames. So I just thought I'd show you my Nightmare on Elm Street themed shelf that I've set up in the spare room. So this is the shelving unit that it holds, well, at the top it's the one that holds all these big guys that I showed you in a previous video. So I had two spare shelves. Now the one above, it's not anywhere near finished. It's just kind of holding a few randoms at the moment, but eventually what's going to go on here is like an Arnold Schwarzenegger themed shelf, I think. Because we've got quite a lot of Conan figures and like Terminator figures, Predator figures, and I'm thinking about setting them up on here. But the one which I've completed is the Nightmare on Elm Street one. So there's a lot of light coming through the window, so hopefully you can see these okay. And my great big massive cactus is in view. I don't know what's happened to this cactus, but as you can see it's gone a little mad. But yeah, so over here what I've got is this a picture frame that my sister gave me. I just kind of sat it in and it was broken, but eventually I'm going to hang it in the back there. I dropped it, so the screen cracked and I need to get a new one. But the picture itself is fine. So at the back there, this is actually the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors Freddy. I left it in the box because I really like the box. And then obviously I've got the, I'm sure that's NECA that did these figures, but that's Nightmare on Elm Street long-armed Freddy from the first one. And then Nancy in the bathtub. I just left a few extras from various Freddys at the front here. And then I've got the original Freddy, again from Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Now he's actually damaged. Now I did actually just sell off quite a few of these Freddy figures because one, I didn't really have a lot of room for them, and as Claire's always saying, a lot of the Freddy figures actually look the same, so I kind of just kept the ones that I thought looked really different and were unique. The one over here is actually broken as well, so that are hung on to those two because they're my original Freddys that I had from when I was a teenager, and they've just travelled from my mum's house over here, and over the years he's just been damaged, and that's why I just kept them. And then I've got quite a few of the new releases and then some of the older like Mesco ones as well. Now what I've done in the background is these are my original Nightmare on Elm Street VHS, and it's strange because I always thought I had New Nightmare on VHS but I don't, so may need to look out for that one. Over on this side, this is my big box one, including the Freddy's Dead 3D version, and like a few doubles which I've just sat there as well, but I just kind of sat them like that in the background. I think it looks quite nice for them in the background. And then I've got black and white Freddy from part 5, Freddy 3, some Mesco Freddy 3 as well, little puppet Freddy. I believe they're actually releasing a real puppet of this, like a real size puppet one. I think that's quite cool. Freddy 4, that's actually a limited edition Freddy 6 at the back there, like human Freddy. Freddy 3 again, it's hard to say his name so many times. 4 again, part 2, part 4, and then this is the, I can't remember the company that released this, but I actually did have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street part 3, but I sold off the other two. They're not the best details. Sorry, I've set my frogs off because I'm in the room. But they're not the best detail, but I just love this scene. I love that creature from, like that creature Freddy from part 3. Little baby Freddy, and then just some extras, as I said. So I'll stand back so you can see the whole shelf. I think it looks quite good. Oh, I meant to say as well, they've got like the guy from part 5 in there as well, comes with them. But yeah, I think it looks quite good. Hopefully you can see it okay. As I said, there's a lot of light coming through that window, so it might, I think it's kind of blinding over that side. And then what I also did, if I come along the top shelves here, is I put my Evil Dead VHS in the background up there as well. So I think it looks quite nice being up there in the background behind all my Ash figures. And then that's the Ash vs Evil Dead figures below there. And I don't know why, I've just sat Punisher there at the moment. And as I've said to you previously, I've sorted out all my DVDs, and literally what's on this shelving unit is what's left. So, but I'll go over that in a different video. So yeah, I just wanted to show you my displays with the VHS videos behind them. Come back over, and this shelf. I will show you this one once it's finished. At the moment, it's just kind of holding a whole load of random Batman and Little E.T. and Zelda stuff until I know what I'm doing with it. But yeah. Hopefully you like the new Freddy shelf, and leave any comments below, ask any questions. I always like to talk about Freddy and horror films. And as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and take care.